Hey, mighty Rough Rider 11th graders, it's Mr. Schallert, your reading and testing nerd, and today we're going to do our second SBAC prep lesson, this time about listening. So listen up. You'll find the link in Schoology like before, and I'd like you to go there now, click to it, and you'll see the question I'm going to be talking about so you can play around with it while you're watching the video. Okay, so let's get to it. Fun fact number 2 about the SBAC. Check it out. You score meets or exceeds, that's a 3 or a 4, and you'll get a grade bump in your ELA and or math class. Dang. Remember, we always do BDA. We scan the question and the reading or whatever it is first. We make sure we know what our purpose is during, and then after we answer the questions. Sometimes, like today, you might listen to a recording. Sometimes you might look at a chart or a graph or a longer reading. Whatever the stimulus they give you, think of it as a reading, and your job is to make sense of it. So for instance, you should be looking at this on your Chromebook right now. What do you notice about the question? Well, looks like there's a turns out it's a 1 minute, 30-second long recording, and check it out. You can stop and play as needed or re-listen to it. I always look at the title just to see if I get any idea about it. And then when I look at the question, it's going to give me the purpose of what I need to do when I'm listening. Super important. Like, oh, 3 options. So I got to give 3 answers here. There are tools. One tool is called tutorial, and that'll help if you're not sure what the question is going to be about, not the question, but what type of question it is. You can listen to this little recording about what the question is like. Just press the play arrow. You also have a tool called a notepad where you can write notes as you're listening, or definitely feel free to use your scratch paper, because when you're listening, it might be important to make little notes, okay? So during, I want to make sure, it says which details best support the idea that Jefferson, and I'm going to find out who that is, wanted to control the building of his house. I have to select 3 options. So that's what I'm going to be listening for. They basically give you a claim, and you need to find the evidence as you're listening. And I guarantee there's going to be at least one Patrick answer, a really lame answer in one of these choices. So the big takeaways: scan the question so you know what to listen for. Have your scratch paper or digital notepad ready to go. Remember, you can pause or re-listen to the recording. And whenever you have boxes to check, be sure you know how many you're supposed to check. So head over to Schoology, answer the question, and I'll see you next time.